Well, hello there, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Fresh, and in today's video, that's right, a Splatoon 3 theory, or I guess you could say hopes for video. For these are my theories and hopes on new game modes in Splatoon 3. So let's get into it, shall we? So I've come up with two game modes, one being likely, and the other being very unlikely. So let's start with the unlikely one first. Alright, first up we have the unlikely one. That being a Splatoon 3 Battle Royale mode. Now, like I said, I don't think this one's going to happen, as Splatoon 3 is an arena-based shooter, but you never know, right? So this is how I think it would work. First, you'd have X amount of players launching in the map like any other classic BR, and you can either have a neutral weapon set, like a Splattershot Jr., or you can choose a custom loadout, like a roller or charger. First, let's talk about the neutral weapon set. So I think it would be a basic BR with weapons and armor laying on the ground for you to collect. Now this would be the fairest of the two, but also the most boring in my opinion. So let's not talk about it too much longer. Now the second one is where it gets a little fun. In this version you start off with a base model of a weapon of choice. So you want a charger, you can use a charger. A roller. You also get to pick a color of ink that you'll be for the match. This will be important later on. Let's talk about the weapons a little bit. Once you're in the game, you can still find armor on the ground, but now instead of weapons, you find upgrades. With these upgrades, you can go to an ink station. Here you can upgrade weapons and armor pieces, just like in Splatoon 2. For instance, weapons will get a bonus to range, fire rate, or damage. This would also include your sub-weapon being increased as well. For armor, there's a little more customization. You get to pick an ability mod, much like Splatoon 2, as I said before. This will give you the freedom to play your own style and give you a little more choice and variety of gameplay. Now for the ink color, like I said before, this is very important. If you're reversing another player with the same ink, you can hide and swim in it, making it extremely difficult for others to kill you if they don't have perfect accuracy. If you have a different color, well, it'll work the same as it does in the first two games, where it slows you down and damages you over time. This can be done in either duos, singles, or squad battles, like 4v4 to stay true to the Splatoon franchise. The winner, of course, the last one not splatted. Alright, so those are my rough ideas on Splatoon 3 having a Battle Royale. I'm not a huge fan of Battle Royales, but I get the popular. And I can see Nintendo or Splatoon creators throwing it in as an extra little fun bonus. If you guys like the idea so far though, leave me a comment saying so. I could definitely make a video in more depth talking about how exactly everything would work in a Battle Royale game for Splatoon 3. Alright, I'm gonna go off script here because reading from a script is freaking hard, man. So, the next game mode is the one that I'd like to see, and I think is 100% possible for Splatoon to incorporate into the game. And that is a free-for-all game mode. I think that would just be perfect for the gameplay of the casual player who doesn't want to have a team lose for them. They'd rather lose by themselves. Some people get super competitive in Splatoon, and it is a very team-based game. So free-for-all game mode would make sense, you'd think. So free-for-all could be a 6 to 10 player based game mode. And I have roughly 3 ideas on how objectives could go for winning the game. So my first idea for the game mode would be a basic free-for-all. This would be, 3-minute time limit, and most splats wins the match. This would be good for experienced players as they just mow down everyone else, but pretty bad for the casual fan or someone who just likes Salmon Run. Next up would be a free-for-all turf war mode. Like the name suggests, it's just turf war free-for-all. Whoever inks the most wins. My last idea, and my favorite of the 3, would be a combination of the both. So for this one you'd get a set amount of points per splat, and also a set amount of points per place ink. So if you come in 3rd place for most ink, you get 15 points. for an example. This would be the most friendly for both competitive and casual players, as the people who aren't as good can turf and still win matches. So those are just a couple ideas of games modes that I'd want to see in Splatoon 3. Not so much the Battle Royale, but I'm definitely a heart set on free-for-all being in it. If you guys enjoyed either the free-for-all or the Battle Royale explanation, let me know down below, and I'll definitely make a full video based on either one or both, who knows. I also have more ideas on more game modes that I'd like to see in Splatoon 3, as I don't think they're super likely, but you never know, right? And with that, I'm out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm also on Twitter and Twitch, even though I haven't streamed or tweeted too much, at Fresh Ink Splat. Make sure you guys check me out. And yeah, it's been your boy. Bye-bye.